Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Masters of the Universe Revelations. We got our first look at the trailer today, which dropped. Kevin Smith released it, which comes out on Netflix July 23rd, 2 days before my birthday. So that's going to be a really nice week for me to binge some really cool episodes. They're releasing only the first half of the episode, so it's like season 1A, I guess. But look, I was curious of what the show was going to be. They released some images. The images looked really cool. I wanted to hear Skeletor speak because Mark Hamill is voicing Skeletor in this, and we got that in this trailer.
Call your champion.
We got a little bit of Mark Hamill voicing Skeletor, which sounds creepy and awesome. And we also heard the Sorceress. I believe it was the Sorceress, voiced. I searched IMDb right now. I don't know if it's 100% true. Susan Eisenberg is doing the voice of the Sorceress. If you guys know Justice League Unlimited, she did the voice of Wonder Woman in that series. So the voice of Wonder Woman is now doing the voice of the Sorceress in Masters of the Universe Revelations. There's going to be quite a bit of actors that we recognize from various projects, whether live action or animation. I noticed on IMDb also Kevin Conroy is going to be doing Merman. So I'm like, wait, what? Kevin Conroy? Of course Kevin Smith would get Kevin Conroy to work with on an animated show. And it's like, yeah, man, we don't hear him enough. It's always a Batman project. It's like, why not get Kevin Conroy to do other voices too? So I can't wait to hear this cast, man. The cast sounds great. And the biggest thing that I took away from this trailer, we also heard Chris Wood as the voice of Prince Adam and He-Man transforming into Prince Adam transforming into He-Man, which looked awesome. The animation in general is the thing that really sold this to me, and I'm like, wow, this animation looks fantastic. This is a Netflix TV series, which, you know, I've seen some of the original animated stuff for Netflix. Like I seen like the first 2 or 3 episodes of She-Ra. That show wasn't for me. It was too fluffy, and it made me question, did I even love the original She-Ra? I thought I did. Maybe I still do. It's just the new series was conflicting with my memories after I saw it, and I'm like, not for me. This show looks like it's more for my alley. Like the animation style is more like the Justice League Unlimited or even the 2002 He-Man series. It looks, and Kevin Smith did confirm that Batman the animated series was a huge influence on him. So of course that was a huge influence, and that influenced many other animated cartoons down the road. So it makes sense that it would influence this show as well. So you can see a lot of that style, but the animation looks really good. It looks like there's some CG blend in there a little bit too, I noticed, but in a really good way. I also like that they added Holding Out for a Hero as the song of the trailer, and it was making me wonder, wait a minute, is this the score of the movie? And then all of a sudden the song kicks in, and I'm like, oh, they actually got this song. Funny thing about that song, my favorite version of that song is actually from Shrek 2 when the fairy godmother sings it towards the end of the movie. That's my favorite version of the song, but I think this was the original version of the song of Holding Out for a Hero. So it sounded really cool though, and the trailer was really well edited to fit the music, so they did a really good job. I can't wait to see more of this, man. What the storylines are going to be like, what the dialogue is going to be like. I'm not expecting like Emmy Award winning stuff, but I'm expecting something to be a really nice tribute to the original animated series. And let's face it, the original animated series, you go back and rewatch it, it's very kiddish. When you realize how they were limited even on the action, it makes you wonder how. Wow, I was sold on this, eh? But no, it's a good cartoon, especially for nostalgia's sake. And I wouldn't expect younger kids today to maybe, and I don't know if younger kids today have seen the newer He-Man or the older He-Man, or She-Ra for that matter. But if they did, I would be curious to know how they would react to the original, because they even had those like PSAs at the end of every episode that like gave us a lesson. And I took a lot of those lessons to heart when I was a kid, and still to this day, maybe. If I can remember. I mean, I feel like I'm a good moral person, and part of that is because of He-Man and She-Ra. So, with that being said, look, this cartoon looks fantastic. I can't wait to see more of it. July 23rd. I mean, we're not a month away yet, but we're less than 2 months away. So it's looking good for us, I think. With that being said, guys, comment below. Are you excited for this Masters of the Universe Revelation series? Or are you not? Did you prefer She-Ra? Did you even watch the She-Ra Princess of Power series, the new one that Netflix did that I think lasted 4 or 5 seasons? I was surprised when I heard that. I'm like, what? 4 or 5 seasons? Really? Felt like it just started like 2 years ago. Unless they did the same thing that they're going to be doing for He-Man. They split the season in half. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're doing. But yeah, so let me know. And before I end this video, I have to thank my Patreon supporters. They help with this channel on a monthly basis. I just started a Patreon page recently, and so far I have 2 Patreon members, and I gotta thank them in every episode because that's the deal, the tiers that the bargain that I added on the tiers, that they would get a special credit at the end of each show that I do. So thank you, Patreon supporters. Your support to this channel is very much appreciated. And if you want to be a Patreon supporter, or anybody watching this, please go to patreon.com/David Jordao, and you can either fill out a $5 tier or a $10 tier. Both of them are the same. It's really just a thank you at the end of each video, because that's all I can really afford. I can't really afford to give anything. I wish I did, believe me, but if I had sponsors that gave me like prizes to give out, I would definitely give out stuff, but I don't. So I gotta do with the best that I can, and thanking my Patreon supporters personally, I think, is the best way to do it for me. The $5 tier is the one that I think most people will go for, but the $10 one is more for anybody that can add a little bit more generosity. It's very much appreciated. I know we're all struggling, so I'm not expecting most people to, but if you can, I do want to grow this channel a lot, so that's all I can say. So with that being said, guys, thank you once again to my Patreon supporters, and thank you to anybody that's watching this video. With that being said, until next time, everyone, take care.